Hello viewers. Today we will discuss about the Chandrayaan, India's lunar journey. On 23rd August 2023, India has become only the fourth country to reach at moon. Today we will discuss India's journey to moon from the very beginning. The first such attempt from India was with Chandrayaan 1. So today let's discuss the journey of Chandrayaan 1. The Prime Minister of India, Atal Bihari Vajpayee, announced the Chandrayaan 1 project on course in his Independence Day speech on 15th August 2003. The mission was a major boost to India's space program. The idea of an Indian scientific mission to the moon was first raised in 1999 during a meeting of the Indian Academy of Sciences. The Astronautical Society of India carried forward the idea in 2000. Soon after, the Indian Space Research Organization set up the National Lunar Mission Task Force, which concluded that ISRO has the technical expertise to carry out an Indian mission to the moon. Chandrayaan 1 was the first Indian lunar probe under the Chandrayaan program. It was launched by the Indian Space Research Organization in October 2008 and operated until August 2009. The mission included an orbiter and a moon impact probe. India launched the spacecraft using a PSLV XL rocket on 22nd October 2008 from Satish Dhawan Space Center at Sriharikota, Andhra Pradesh. The mission was a major boost to India's space program, as India researched and developed indigenous technology to explore the moon. The vehicle was inserted into lunar orbit on 8 November 2008. On 14 November 2008, the moon impact probe separated from the Chandrayaan orbiter and struck the south pole in a controlled manner. The probe hit near the crater Shackleton. The location of impact was named Jauhar Point. With this mission, ISRO became the fifth national space agency to reach the lunar surface. With an estimated cost of 386 crore, it was intended to survey the lunar surface over a 2-year period to produce a complete map of the chemical composition at the surface and three-dimensional topography. The polar regions are of special interest as they might contain water ice. After almost a year, the orbiter started experiencing several technical issues, including failure of the star tracker and poor thermal shielding. Chandrayaan 1 stopped communicating on 28 August 2009, after which ISRO officially declared that the mission was over. Chandrayaan 1 operated for 312 days as opposed to the intended 2 years. However, the mission achieved most of its scientific objectives, including detecting presence of lunar water. The scientific payload had a mass of 90 kg and contained 5 Indian instruments and 6 instruments from other countries. The mission had the following stated objectives: to design, develop, launch, and orbit a spacecraft around the moon using an Indian made launch vehicle, to conduct scientific experiments using instrument on the spacecraft which would yield data for the preparation of a three-dimensional atlas of both the near and far sides of the moon, for chemical and mineralogical mapping of the entire lunar surface, to increase scientific knowledge, to test the impact of a sub-satellite, that is moon impact probe in this case, on the surface of the moon as a forerunner for future soft landing missions. Water on the moon. On 18th November 2008, the moon impact probe was released from Chandrayaan-1 at a height of 100 km. During its 25-minute descent, Chandra's altitudinal composition explorer recorded evidence of water in 650 mass spectra readings gathered during this time. The Moon Mineralogically Mapper, coined as M3, an imaging spectrometer, was one of the 11 instruments on board Chandrayaan-1 that came to a premature end on 28 August 2009. M3 was aimed at providing the first mineral map of the entire lunar surface. M3 data were reanalyzed years later and revealed the most definite proof to date of the presence of water in shaded regions of craters near the moon's north and south poles. In its 10-month orbit around the moon, Chandrayaan-1's X-ray spectrometer detected titanium, confirmed the presence of calcium, and gathered the most accurate measurements yet of magnesium, aluminium, and iron on the lunar surface. Thank you everyone. Stay tuned for the next part of this series. The next part of this series will be about Chandrayaan-2.